Joe, how many of these installs have you done?
I've done over 300. I'm not sure exactly, but I've been here for 3.5 years, 2 to 3 a week, roughly. So
That would add up to about that. So tell me what we're looking at here. What kind of tub is this that you're taking out?
what we had cast iron and tile, and cast iron was pretty popular in the 1900s or so. Not so much nowadays. They're too heavy, and everybody is switching to showers nowadays. We don't do a whole lot of tubs, especially cast iron. So.
Okay. And this is tell me what we're looking at that here.
What we got down here is the old copper tubing, which it was decent. It held up for a pretty long time. Here we got the drain, old copper and brass. Now we got ABS up in there, brand new copper lines.
So as things go, you see stuff way worse than this.
Yes. Yeah, this one was in fairly good shape. It wasn't leaking. So I guess the main benefit to this is now that she's gonna have an easy step to go over into her shower.
Okay. And the weight of this old tub, this is why you break it up into pieces.
Yes.
Take it out.
It's a cast iron tub, weighs between 300 and 500 pounds.
Okay.
So getting them in one piece was probably a heck of a challenge back in the day. Getting them out in one piece would be even harder.
All right. Fair enough. Okay, let's look at the work getting done. The process of putting in a new shower. Tell people exactly what's going on, because we're kind of in the middle right now, right?
Yep, we're in the middle. The demolition is out. All the old stuff is out of here. We put the base down. Plumbing is all set, all good to go. And now we got to do some blocking so we can put in grab bars, footrest, shower door. Everything's going to be nice and solid. We don't use anchors or any of that stuff.
Blocking. Explain to a homeowner, what does blocking mean?
So blocking is when we put a piece of wood in the wall. So this customer has 2 grab bars and a footrest. So one of them is going to be in this back wall somewhere. The other one's going to be at the entrance, either on the left or the right. Solid blocks of wood we're going to put across so that when we screw those grab bars in, they're grabbing and they're going to be strong. And you could yank on them, you could do whatever you want, they're not going anywhere. So you could grab them with confidence and feel safe.
Gotcha. This would be sitting on a seat or a footrest. It's secure.
Yes, very secure. Safety is the #1 priority, and we don't want to use anchors because even though they can be good, they're prone to failing. There's nothing going to fail about screwing into solid wood.
I see. So that's what you mean by blocking. Okay.
Yep.
And the plumbers have been in to show me. I know we talked to Anthony, the plumber, outside. Tell me exactly here what he's done.
So what he's done down here is you can't see the drain, but we cut out the old drain and we attached to the stack over here. It was already vented, which is nice. A little bit easier for us, but a nice drain, tested, no leaks. And then he put in a new mixing valve. So this fits our system that we put in. We use deltas. And we pressure tested it. Everything is in there and everything is solid, no leaks anywhere. So everything is thoroughly tested to make sure that we have no problems.
Gotcha. And it looks like, Joe, you can see the new piping and the old piping. You can see where they cut back to.
Yep, we cut back to wherever makes the most sense. You know, this piping has been here for years and it's being fed from somewhere in the basement. So we attach the new stuff in our area.
We're on the 2nd floor right now, correct?
Yep, second floor.
Okay. You've done quite a lot of these installs. You've said over 300. So as they go, this looks like a relatively straightforward install.
Yep, straightforward. I mean, some people might be concerned with like tile and cast iron, but we've got it down to a science to be able to get it out of here cleanly and without messing up anything else in the bathroom. So we could pull this out and then put our new stuff in, and it looks like we weren't even here.
I have noticed that how tight it is, and that there's not that much dirt or dust anywhere else, but here it's you've cut very, very clean, taking out all of the old stuff, and I don't see, like, this is what's going to happen right here.
Yep, so basically we have a little bit of overlap to cover our seams where we put our new material in.
Okay.
So we'll have sheetrock coming up right up against this sheetrock. Our material will come just past it.
Okay.
And so then everything gets covered up, and we could get these jobs done in sometimes 1 day.
Okay.
And it looks nice and clean. You don't have to do any extra compound work, painting work, as that takes days and days to be able to let that stuff dry.
Gotcha. Okay. Why is it important to go down to the studs?
it's important to go down those studs because then you could get to the root of the problem if you have one. Not they don't all have problems, but a lot of them do, especially all these ones that are done in the 50s, 60s, 70s. If the tile isn't done perfectly, a lot of times it's just on sheetrock, which isn't super waterproof because the water could get through the grout of the tile and cause a lot of problems. I've done countless ones where there's a lot of rotting and molding underneath, whereas our stuff is solid surface material, floor to ceiling, nowhere really for the water to go. We even have flanges on the bottom that if water were to get behind, there's flanges that are going to stop it from doing it there. Hours of work? Maybe between 6 and 8. So base is set, demo's done, base is set, plumbing's done. Next step is we're going to do blocking, water resistant sheetrock, and then our acrylic panels are going to go up, back wall, 2 side walls, ceiling panel also going up. So I mean, we're really waterproof up here. Cool. And then just finishing touches, silicone, grab bars, trim. That will be good to go.
Thanks for giving us a little bit of an insight behind the curtain, so to speak, because a lot of homeowners don't get to see this part. So thank you for that. Much appreciated. Sorry for holding up the work, but thank you.
No worries.
Thank you so much for doing this.